Hey guys, and welcome to Quality Shot. First of all, thank you everyone who joined the live stream yesterday for Djokovic versus Zverev. We will, of course, be doing this matchup today, Raducanu versus Fernandez, later on from start to finish. Same with the Djokovic-Medvedev matchup as well on Sunday. So do also get involved in that. Really enjoyed doing the stream, and of course, we want as many people on as possible because it's a lot more fun with more people. Also, as well, if you haven't already, please do like this video if you want. Well, if you like the video, and also do subscribe to the channel as well for more content like this. I can see there's still quite a large portion of people watching the videos and not subscribing. It really does help us out a lot. Others wouldn't ask. Helps us obviously with our channel growth and also helps the algorithm as well and just gets this channel out there to more people. So yeah, I do appreciate it. Also, if you don't mind as well, yeah, I mean, just do get involved later on in the stream. It's going to be fantastic. I'm really looking forward to it. Let's get into then the routes to the finals before we kind of get into a little bit of the matchups and also the styles of play. Raducanu obviously against Fernandez, the battle of the youngsters, the battle of the young stars. Incredible. No one would have thought that this would be the final, and it's been really refreshing to see how the WTA side has gone. I think it's been incredible. I've really enjoyed it. So let's go through Raducanu's route to final first. Schuff's obviously in the first round, then Buvats against Sharif, then Vogel, then Zhang, then Srivas Tormo. I think from Srivas Tormo onwards, you're thinking this is really tough. Srivas Tormo, Rogers, Bencic, and Sakari. For me, that's a tougher run than what she maybe not would have expected, but I think it's actually a lot easier than she would have expected. But that's the kind of part of the run that's a bit tougher. Obviously, Fernandez with a much harder route to the final, but she hasn't dropped a single set, Raducanu, and she's looking to become the first woman since Virginia Wade from Britain to win a Grand Slam, which would be incredible. She would have won a Grand Slam for the first time for a Brit. A female Brit, that is, since 1977, if I'm not mistaken, when she won Wimbledon, Virginia Wade. So that would be incredible. Obviously, only competing in her second Grand Slam as well after competing in Wimbledon, making the last 16 there, and now, I mean, making this unbelievable fairy tale run. The fact that she hasn't dropped a set is so impressive. And against Bencic and Sakari, I thought she was really good. Sakari, I think, yes, didn't play her best tennis, but I think a lot of those errors came about because of trying to hit with Raducanu or hit bigger, serve bigger, return bigger, because Raducanu's got a lot of weapons at disposal. A little bit like a younger Sharapova, has very good timing off both wings, long and good server as well, can find aces, not super regularly, but regularly enough, and actually has enough pace on the serve as well. Returning wise as well, I think she's been really good returning wise, stepped in on the second serve and attacked it. And she just seems to be loving her tennis, and the mentality she's shown has been fantastic. Same as Fernandez, obviously, we'll touch upon her as well. But a fantastic, obviously, run. I can't see it being straight sets, if I'm honest with you. I think it's going to go to 3. I'll give you my prediction later, but I think it's going to be really, really good. And then for Fernandez, obviously, look, beating Conjure in the first round and then Kanepi in straight sets. And those are still not easy. They're not easy matchups. Kanepi, especially for me, is not an easy one. And then look at this from the third round onwards, unbelievably tough. Osaka, Kerber, Svitolina, Sabalenka, 2 former Grand Slam champions in there, and 3 out of the 5 top 5 seeds. 3 out of the 5 top seeds in the tournament as well that she's beaten. Sabalenka was the number 2 seed, Svitolina the number 5, if I'm not mistaken, and Osaka the number 3. So unbelievable stuff from Fernandez. Osaka, obviously, a very not a big favorite. I think obviously Barty was maybe, but Osaka in the top 3 or 4 favorites. So to beat her the way she did was really impressive. Yes, probably not the Osaka that we're used to seeing, but still at a pretty damn good level. And hopefully we see Osaka back to her best and at the level we expect, because she expects even, because it's not nice to see someone struggling the way that she has been mentally. So I really hope she recovers and comes back, because the sport is much better with her in it. Kerber as well. I mean, she's been in fantastic form, so that's a great win for me. And it's funny because they're both lefties, and also Fernandez has adopted that little Kerber technique for some of the ground strokes where she feels that the ball's bouncing very deep, and it's obviously the bounce is low. Rather than going back and retreating, she stands her ground, kind of crouches down, and then just a really short cuts at the ball, but the timing is fantastic, and she manages to find these great angles because of those short cuts to the ball. Very small backswing, and deflects power so effectively. Svitolina as well, the bronze medalist from the Olympics. She's in fantastic form, so that was a great win, I thought. And Sabalenka, I think after Osaka fell, I thought she was after Barty fell even, I thought Sabalenka was the favourite really. So that's a fantastic win. Obviously, Barty falling made it really easy for Raducanu, so that's impressive for Raducanu. The fact that she managed to come through this, I think obviously she would have faced Barty here. That would have proven to be a very tough match, but beating the eventual winner, so Roger's still in very good form. Okay, to wrap up then, because I don't want to take too much time on this because we are going to be covering it. Look at that, 150th ranked versus 73rd ranked. Unbelievable. Raducanu, if she wins, I think she goes up to 24th. She wouldn't have faced anyone in the top 10 if she does win this, so there may be an asterisk, but it shouldn't be because she's a qualifier. She's not expected to do anything. So the fact that she's managed to make the final is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why I put an accent there. Sorry, absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, it's mind-blowing. It really is. And the fact of the matter is that she's the first qualifier ever in the US Open, in the Open era even, to make a Grand Slam final. So that is a record in on itself. I think Fernandez is only in her second year as a pro as well, so that is unbelievable. They did face each other in Wimbledon in the junior tournament. Raducanu won in straight sets there, but you can't take too much from that. They've improved a lot since then. My prediction, Raducanu in 3 sets. I think Raducanu has got very aggressive style of play. Fernandez obviously more the counter puncher. I think Raducanu has got a very similar game to Sabalenka. Obviously not completely the same, but obviously the backhand on the line I think is much better than Sabalenka's in my opinion. But Sabalenka's more strong, I think, backhand cross court. But Raducanu, for me, I think the biggest thing for her is if she plays her game, I think it's going to be very tough for Fernandez to beat her. However, Fernandez is very good at disrupting rhythm. And I think if she disrupts Raducanu's rhythm, then we could see a lot of unforced errors as well. So for me, Raducanu in 3, I think it's going to be very tight. I think Fernandez, for me, actually should be the favourite going into this, considering the run. But Raducanu has been in fantastic form as well. So it's going to be a fantastic watch. Cannot wait. I'll see you guys there. Thank you very much. Remember to smash the like button and subscribe.